Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I'll be talking about this banner which is Joyce Ancient Summoning, in which you have this hero Leikan. He kind of looks good. I don't know. He'll be meta like Valara, but he might be good in heavy arena. He might be good in metrics because he does like AoE physical attack, and like he has this displacement, all this like kind of shenanigans where you can replace one of your allies, and like this ally will be retreated and like 70% less time. I think the redeployment time will be, I think, maybe 15 seconds or something, and whenever he is doing it second time it will be 30 seconds, something like that. So that is a different mechanic, but I think the major issue with this guy is the this one faction he is in. Okay, so Nightmare is not that good for him. If he has Watcher, I think he would have been a great unit like Nesha, uh, or Kigiri, or whoever. Ideally, it should have been Watcher. Okay, according to me, that is the only thing you have. Like for example, he can be used in I think Arena AoE teams with Arbiter comp like Praetus, Ingrid, and Valara. He can be used along with those units. But other than that, the Nightmare faction makes him like not that much useful. Even if like you are going to Matrix 1, I don't think like Nightmare faction is that great or being used. Okay, so you need to use him without a faction. So that is a major issue for him. That is one thing. So coming back to the banner, you can choose your own Lord Hero you want, and the Lord Hero will get a 2 in DX drop rate. Okay, so this comes in clutch if you have your PT, then you can choose. So I think like which Lord should you choose is the question. So definitely before going into any discussions, like the first thing is like, do you have Ingrid? Okay, so if you don't have Ingrid, I think definitely you should choose Ingrid. There is no question, like she is the number one hero in the game. Okay, that's period. Like there is no discussion. If you have Ingrid, like she'll be used everywhere, like where she can be used. If you go to any of the arenas, where is it? Yeah, here only. Ingrid is being used in like almost anti-air. You see here, AoE. You see, and uh, single target. She is being used. So like she's being used in all the arenas. Okay, so wherever, whatever the rank may be, like she is definitely like one of the most used heroes in like PvP content as well as PvE, let it comes to Tower of Deception or any what I can say, any other areas where she is being used. I think she is definitely the number one hero you should choose, or the Lord you should choose. If you have Ingrid and then like comes to her awakening, okay. So her A3 is kind of the best A3 you have in the game, according to me. So if you have an A2 Ingrid, there is no like not holding back to go for A3. But if you get one Soul Stone, you can Soul Stone her. Okay, so that is one thing. But before going for awakenings, you should go to the other lords. Okay, so if you see here, like I have given like the tier list numbers to the best six lords. According to me, Ingrid, Nastia, the new cultist on Esrath, Praetus, Eovar, and Valdaron are the six lords that matter. So there is one thing like before there is a seventh one, which will be Cyrus. So Cyrus is also kind of very good as a tank. He can perform multiple things, and with Matrix 1, he kind of again came back into picture. And in Gear Dungeon 2 also, you might have seen Cyrus strategy. So Cyrus is like kind of getting more and more attention now. So maybe like if you want to put a seventh one, I would put Cyrus. Okay, but Nastia would be a better lot for SO, all because of the poison team. Okay, so this kind of list is debatable. Okay, so it depends. So if you see like Ingrid, that's definitely like she's the number one. There is no question in that. And when it comes to number two and three, you can debate like who can be two, who can be three. So I think Nastia makes the cut because of the poison heroes like she has with her, Vaughn and Numera. So they make a deadly combo, and like if you get them, and like if you get the awakening zone, let's say Numera, Vaughn, then like you are definitely like going through the contents like Abyss one and all the guild boss, Semra, all those things like will be very easy for you. And same with this guy Yasrath. So the issue with Yasrath is like he is kind of dealing that AoE damage front, okay, whereas Nastia is doing that single target one. And currently, like the AoE damage is needed in metrics, but nothing else that much requires that kind of a AoE centric thing. Okay, you require that a single target. I think I feel that way. There are like contents like where you require like Maldrick Halls of Illusion and somewhere else like it might be required, but depends. So that's why I put him in three. But those two are kind of similar. Okay, if you have Esrath and Velis and let's say Beatrix or someone else, like the summoner team is also kind of good. Okay, so that is also kind of good. And then like according to me, like Praetus has little bit dropped down. Okay, so he was kind of OP and like he's still kind of good, but he has kind of dropped down according to me because like his uses come like less and less. If you again go back to the arena and see like if Praetus is there, I think it should be there. But like if you see like AoV, he's there. And the air, he is there. But single target, I don't think like he'll be there. He should not be. Single target is not there, but still he is like used extensively in two of the three arenas. Okay, so mainly not because like he is that good, just because of the lot bonus he provides to Valara, Erlangsen, Lady A, all those heroes like Ingrid. So he is like the lot for the best faction. So that's why like that makes him like still in the list. Otherwise, like if you see, like he has dropped down a little bit, but arbiters are still kind of great. Okay, so that's why he has dropped down. And if you see number five, according to me, it's EOR because like PSs are kind of good like outside the arbiters and watchers. I think PSS will be one of the best factions. Okay, SO is also good, but PSs are kind of getting more and more attention content like Tower of Deception and all those places like PSRs are kind of shooting up. So that's why EOR because Aracha is not that good. So EOR comes into the picture and finally Valderon is kind of like dropping down a bit, but not sure like but he is used in single target arena, but not that much else. So that's why Valderon is kind of dropping down and let's say like seventh you can put Cyrus as well. But here you can ignore Valdron because there is already a banner for Valdron, like the Dracula one. And also like the others, if you see, uh, just decide on who you don't have. Okay, let's say for example, you have Ingrid, but you don't have Nastia, you don't have Isret. Okay, then you can decide like who you want more. Okay, let's say, do you have Elise, but you don't have Numara and on, then just go with Isret. Okay. So depending on who you have and like who you don't have, you just take your decision. Let's say you have Valara, you have Erlangsen, you have Ingrid. Okay, but you don't have Praetus, and Praetus might be the choice than other these two. Even though like these might be useful, but Praetus will get that arbiter faction like going, so you might need him. Okay, so depending on who fits into your team, just make the call accordingly. Okay, so from here I have Ingrid, I have Nastia, I have Praetus, and the other three I don't have. I don't have Esrath, I don't have Eovar, and I don't have Waldron. But for me, like I'm not going that much into this banner. I'll summon maybe 30 odd or something, and I might put Eovar as the lot for me because I think Eovar might be of more use than the cultist lord. Or it's debatable, but it's my personal choice. Okay, so but Literally, this guy might be more useful because, like, anyway, I won't get anything, so it doesn't matter. So that's how you need to decide like who you want the most according to the uh, heroes you have. Okay, so I'm going for Yovar because I got Lady A and I am not having like I have Aracha, but I want Yovar to pair with Lady A and all the other PSs. So that is the reason I'm going with this one. And for Esrat, I don't see like content like which I need cultists that much. Okay, Matrix 1 they might be useful, but Matrix 1 I don't care. Okay, and Andy, this one. AV Arena I have Ingrid and the Watcher team which is good at, so I don't need the cultist. And mm, maybe other places might be required in future, but currently I don't need that AOV cultist load, so that's why I am planning to pick EOR. So depending on who you have, you can decide. Okay, so if I didn't have Nastia, I have like A4, Numera, and Von. So if I didn't have her, like I would have definitely picked her up instead of Yoga. So that's how you make the decision. So just decide accordingly and let me know like what you are choosing. So like I told, I'll be choosing Yoga, but I only have like around 36 or mostly like maybe maximum like max 40 ancients, okay. And I don't have PT also in that 40. So PT is like I think almost 100 away. So PT is not there, but I'll just try 40 if I get Eovar or the new dragon. We never know, right? So yeah. So that's it with this video. This is my thoughts on it, and like I think definitely you should go for this banner if you don't have Ingrid. So that is no question. And if, like others, you just decide if you want to go for or not. And there is rumors that there will be a new Northerner Lord who will be kind of good. Okay, so that also is in picture. Maybe like that will be Christmas. You will get 1 month to save, but you might not get like 170 or 180 ancients to trigger pity again. Okay, so just think through and then make your decision. Yeah, that's it with this video. Thanks for watching.